Sup YouTube? I've been asked this question countless amount of times, and I think it's time for me to actually do a video about it. And the question is, why do I like cosplay? For myself, I'm a geek, nerdy guy. Been that way for years. It's not that long of a story, but basically I'm into cosplays because I've been knowing about cons since I think 2005. Since I graduated from high school and I started going to college, and I met a group of friends that were just like me, so more of my nerdy side got to come out, and I was just a closeted geek. I knew about a lot of stuff, but I didn't always have friends, at the time that I could really talk to about it because, the hood guys and that type of thing, they really weren't into that, so I didn't really have anybody to share that outlet with. So, with that saying, got to college, and this is the time where you get to meet so many different people, and you get to really figure out who you are as a person. And what I got to really figure out about myself is I'm a total geek. So I met these other guys, geek friends, that were in the video game room in the school, and just this wide range of so many different types of people that are into the same thing, whether it was video games or comic books or whatnot. I found out about this thing called Kineticon. I didn't really know anything about Kineticon or Comic Con or anything until they told me, and I thought it was really cool. But at the time, I kept missing each year. I think I didn't go to my first con until I think it was '07. That was my first con, and I had to really my old job don't know. Hey, I called out of work to go. I called out sick for the first time, and it was something I knew I had to do because I really wanted to go. The last 2 years I was never able to go, so this is the year. I went. I think I brought my Power Rangers more for Power Rangers Time Force more for because I didn't know how it was going to be. So let me just put that on. Maybe I might feel a little bit around, feel the room. Maybe I might be a little bit accepted. So we go there. And there were just so many people there that was so cool. I mean, you had different types of people there dressed up as your favorite superhero. Everything you saw on TV, they were there. It was awesome. I fell in love with it the moment I stepped into the building, and I was floored. And it was like, wow, I can't believe this is actually a thing. I always loved Halloween, and the best thing about Halloween is to dress up. So that was my biggest thing, and to see this is a con, and this is like for 3 days, 3 long days. Like, this is what people get to do every time, or this is a yearly thing. I thought it was awesome. The only drawback of the whole thing was I wasn't cosplaying, so I felt kind of underdressed at the moment. So I see so many people there, but they were nice, but not everyone was really talkative to me, and I didn't really take a lot of pictures at that time. There wasn't no Instagram or Facebook stuff like that. Well, Facebook now, how it is, or Twitter. It was just MySpace, and my phone didn't really do a lot of pictures, and I don't think I really thought about taking pictures as much. And taking pictures wasn't the biggest thing back then, and posting it online. So. It was basically a bit of a underground thing that I started to see some people from town that were there, and I was like, hey, I know that person for the post office. I know that girl from the check cashing place. They into this stuff? Like, it's like a secret society that, only a few people knew, and it was awesome to see that. I didn't get to go the following couple years. I think I went to the '09 one. I think that's the one. Or 2010, I forgot the year. But that year, I got to cosplay as Thor. My first time I ever cosplayed, and it was my Halloween costume. And I just used that as my cosplay. I went there, and since I was the only guy that had a beard, and I had my dreads, but they weren't as, my dreads wasn't as long as they are now. They were about like this here. But I went, and also I'm black, so Thor is usually known to be a white guy. I went there, and funny enough, I was the only black guy there as Thor. So, needless to say, I really stood out. And I think I was like an endangered species or something because everybody wanted to take a picture. I felt like a celebrity the first time. Like, I've done music and stuff before, and this is the first time I ever felt like a celebrity because everyone wanted a picture with me. Everyone gave me hugs. It was super nice. It was super awesome. Like, everyone there was just great. I posted the video of my last week of that con, and that was my first con, and I think so you guys will see there. So that's basically what I got to see, and you know, behind the camera, it was just a really fun time. I really enjoyed myself, and I bought so much stuff, and I got to go with my best friend, and we got to experience this thing together, and it was really a great time, and really one of the best times of my life. So it kind of, that moment really shifted my love of cosplay into gear 10 times fold, and really made me want to do more of it and come up with different ideas of what I wanted to do, and just who can I cosplay as, think of my favorite superhero and, a favorite TV show, and let's cosplay that. It was really awesome, and I really got to do it, and I went the year before that, sometime after that, I cosplayed my first original cosplay, and that was my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cosplay, and this is before the show came out, so I knew about, Avengers stuff, so I wanted to have my own cosplay thing to be my own S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and, my agent was, Agent Parker, and it was really cool, just for my own outfit to be done, and, my imagination went wild, and I felt really good, and, the only drawback is not many people knew what I was, so that was a little upsetting in a way, because I really wanted the same thing to happen again. So I learned from the situation. It was great to do something original, but I think something original but also still well known is something I want to keep that in mind too. Because I don't want to be like, hey, this is who I am, and nobody knows what the hell I am. Because if it's not in a comic book or TV or from a movie, and it's just really an original thing, it's kind of out there. Unless you're a girl and you got an original outfit and your butt is out and whatnot. I'm not going into that. So, that's what happened from my original cosplay. I did get to go as Thor. I did a new outfit for Thor. I bought some pieces here and there, mixed things together, and that was great. That was this past year. I could go on and on about this stuff, but I just love cosplay. It's a lot to do, all year round. It's something that I love to do. Not many people who look like me does it. So I feel, I have a leg up in a way sometimes. But I really just love the whole community as a whole when it comes to cosplay. You have your guys and girls from all around the world that's into the same thing. It's like being one big gang, That's the major awesome part about it. Is like you're in a gang. That's like filled with love, And one thing I love about cons and cosplaying the whole thing is that those days that you are doing this, there's 365 days in a year, 12 months. Whatever con you go to, if that's only one con you go to, and you're there for 3 days, those 3 days, or even that one day. That day or days that you're there is filled with so much happiness. Because I tell you right now, you could go to any con, and I tell you, you don't see a frown on anybody's face. Everyone's happy because you know why? Pretty much everybody's been having a mask on their whole every day. Everyone had a mask on every day of the week. of the year, of the, of the so on. And this is that one time to take that mask off and truly, truly be themselves, and just go nuts and have fun and be around other people, and be around other people that they never met, and just have a ball. And I love that about cosplay. And I love being a geek. I love being a nerd. Really, there should be like one word to like merge geek and nerd together, because just something like GERD or something. I think maybe, I don't know. You guys tell me. But that's why I love cosplay. And I see you guys this coming summer, and 2015 is gonna be a very, very fun year for me in cosplay world, because there's a few things I got up my sleeve. I put little things on my Instagram about it. So if you kind of like want to know, go to Instagram or go to my Facebook, and just hashtag Awkward Parker, and you might see what I might be doing in 2015, because each month that goes by, I keep adding more things to my list. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do everything, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do maybe at least about this much of a list. Just at least this much. So I can't wait. And till then, guys, I make videos every week. Every week. I'm gonna try to keep that schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So new video. Don't worry, guys. I am going to be coming in with some new toy reviews very, very soon. I miss it myself. And just, I see you guys. I don't know what else to say. And I'm kind of making myself awkward. And I'm about to go. Peace.